I had one of those conversations again recently, one of those real aha moments for the person that was sitting opposite me. And I'm guessing that sharing it here now is going to lead to three things. Number one, people are going to lean in curiously and nod. Number two, some will lean out because it just has too much heat. And then number three, people will dismiss it outright, forgetting that how you dismiss things is often how you lead. Either way, it's going to tell you something about leadership. So here it is. Most professionals are still living like children in their parents' eyes. So let me explain. Let me expand on that for a second. Back then, when children, the penalty for not listening, not doing things that were expected was simple. No TV, no video games, no PlayStation. But now you grow up, you get a job, you earn a title, you earn a status. And the penalty just matures into things like no bonus, no promotion, no approval. And without even realizing it, we're still running the same conditioning. You ever catch yourself saying stuff like, I can't say that, even though you absolutely believe it? I have to, even though every part of you doesn't want to. Or do you maybe get told, like I often do, Filimon, you don't understand how the system works. And I'm like, you're right, I don't. And to be honest, I don't care to, because I'm not here to understand the system. I am more interested in how the human functions and how it can better function. And I see it all the time. People become satisfied with their dissatisfactions until it shows up in their posture, their speech, their presence. So much abdication of one's own self-worth, all in the name of professionalism. So, do you play it safe and then judge those who take risks? Do you avoid conflict and then later on gossip, create drama, complain, or maybe even silently invalidate yourself? Do you keep your head down and your voice quiet because somewhere along the way you interpreted it, you learnt it as being professional? So where does being professional and being yourself begin? Now don't get me wrong, yes, there's a time to be professional. But if that becomes every time, what is the cost? Because here's what I shared with this client who was sick of having to wear her professional persona for upwards of 3/4 of the day. She was finally dissatisfied with her dissatisfactions. I said, too many people live out the values of their organization while burying their own. And when you trade your values for the institutions, you silence the very identity that drives your personal leadership. You become institutionalized. And at the moment you do that, you start paying the price. Your identity gets stifled, your resilience never develops, and your personal leadership, it never really emerges. The risk is becoming a mechanical copy and paste leader. You become a spreadsheet, reliably predictable and dramatically miserable. That's what I meant about my third point at the top of this share. Why do I say this? Because I keep hearing it in the conversations that I have with the people who are vulnerable and willing to share it. People are tired of filtering, tired of faking alignment, tired of watching others live the life they secretly wish that they could live while they sit scrolling, judging, feeling numb, justifying it all with a payslip, tired of wanting to address and overcome these things but not knowing how. So, if you're still waiting for approval, still scared of being wrong, still hoping someone will rescue you or give you permission, you're not leading. You're just intellectually repeating patterns with a bigger salary and better office chairs. Resilience, it's such a buzzword. It's a fridge magnet. unfortunately with consequences. For me, resilience isn't taught through rules and punishments. It's forged when you break the pattern, when you're willing to risk discomfort, when you're willing to own your choices and stand for something that actually matters. That's when personal leadership begins, for me, in my opinion. Rant over.